everybody. This is Quincy, and I am here with Adrienne Dubose. She's one of the artists here. She does this amazing style of jewelry that I was very, very captivated by. It's a new way of looking at it. It's wearable art. And without further ado, this is Adrienne Dubose.
Hello.
Dubose, Miss Dubose, tell us who you are, what you do.
Well, as you said, Adrienne Dubose. The name of my company is Pastiche Treasures. And I design wearable art using recycled and upcycled items. From nuts and bolts to hinges, bullets, dominoes, wiring.
So popcorn.
Yes, popcorn, polymer clay, so a variety of different styles.
Awesome, awesome. So how long have you been doing jewelry?
I've been creating jewelry for about 6 years or so.
And what was that pivotal moment that got you to do jewelry? What was that push?
Well, I started designing jewelry for myself. I do like large pieces, unique pieces, so just it felt more cost effective actually to design it myself.
Right. That's awesome. When I ask, why so unique, did you automatically want to stand out, or is this something that just came so natural? Your designs are just very, very unique.
Well,
Like for instance, this one here,
yes.
like I said, she uses popcorn as far as the design, and it looks absolutely amazing.
yes, thank you.
And you also do your stones, the resin is made to look like stone.
Yes.
And you've actually fooled a couple of people, which I thought that was great. Yeah.
I like to recreate nature. I like to recreate things that I see, and also mix things that don't normally go together, like you have the metal with wood or different combinations. And so I really like to do something different and unique, and I like my artwork to speak sometimes when you don't feel like speaking yourself.
Oh, I love that. And it certainly does.
Yeah.
I will wear all of it. So, with that said, are you considered an artist or a jewelry maker?
I consider myself an artist
So.
that specializes in jewelry design.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Are you constantly thinking of different designs, or are you constantly looking for different things you can use for your work? Because there's a lot of found objects in here as well,
Yeah.
and a lot of recognizable objects like plumbing objects
Yes.
and stuff like that too.
Yes. So we have some pipe fittings
Like right there.
Right.
So, are you just looking at
Right.
for the shapes, or what? How do you look for things like that?
Well, I'm inspired daily, so it'll come different ways. Sometimes I'll create or have an idea in my mind, and I try to decide what can fit that purpose. But a lot of times my husband's working in the shop, and he'll have some pieces that he's about to throw out. I said, wait a minute, that looks like it could be, and then there's an idea.
And I absolutely love it. Now, most of your works, I would think, are considered for women. Do you design for men, or do you have, or are your pieces kind of unisex?
I would say unisex, yes.
Because I would wear all of these.
A lot of pieces tend to go towards the feminine, but a lot of them are unisex. My husband does wear a lot of my pieces as well, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I remember that piece he was wearing.
Yeah.
I want that. Yeah. Pastiche. What does that mean? And how did you come up with that name?
Well, we were trying to decide on what to call the business, and as you see, I use different styles, and pastiche is pretty much using different styles or copying or reproducing different styles, but not exactly copying. So making something new from a variety of different existing styles, and I felt that fit exactly what I do.
Right. You've recently been showing elsewhere as far as exhibitions. Is that what you want to do as far as the future? show your work as art pieces all over the world, or in competitions or exhibitions? Is that a goal for you?
Well, I want to do it all. So yes, competitions. I see my jewelry on television, in movies. I think my pieces can fit with certain genres, and I think it would fit beautifully. When you watch movies, I notice the jewelry. I don't know if you do, but I do. I notice the jewelry and what they're wearing. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
And so
I notice the art.
yeah.
So, is there a future Adrienne Dubose boutique? Could that be?
Yes.
You know, I think that would be really cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
Yes, we should think about that. honestly, they're so unique and so alluring. They're unforgettable works, and that is your niche, I think, because they're so unforgettable. And they're, even though you have clunk here and straight here, they're somehow the symmetry makes sense. Do you dream of certain designs, or it just comes naturally to you?
I would say it comes naturally, but it's based on life. I mean, you have clumps here, you have things that fall straight there. This didn't work right, this worked perfectly. So that's sort of the balance of my jewelry. It's uneven sometimes, and life just
And life is
sometimes
uneven.
Yeah, it's just
sure
the way it
is.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. My goodness. There's a couple more questions, and then we're finished with
Okay.
this. But there's one. What would you tell young 12-year-old Adrienne about the future, about herself, what to look
Don't listen to art teachers when they say,
for?
don't pursue art. Don't do it. You can't draw. You can't design. You can't create. It's not worth it. Pursue it anyway.
Absolutely.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. All the naysayers, I've had so many of them.
Yes.
I still got them. I'm still here.
Yeah, those dream stealers,
Absolutely.
they're out there.
They're still out there. And now finally, this is one last question, and I want you to think really hard on this one.
Okay.
It's very simple, but it can be quite complex. Okay? Up or down? And why?
Up, because that's the direction I want to go.
That's it. The only way is up. That's it. So, you guys, Adrienne, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Please come and see her work here. We have our first Saturday events where she comes. You come talk with her about it. Come up close and see her work. Try them on. The prices aren't that bad either for something so amazing. So, once again, thank you so much, Adrienne Dubose, for joining us and being part of this crazy, crazy ride. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.